Hey guys, welcome back to Creativity and Inspiration. I hope you're having an amazing day. I have a great, simple video for you, but it packs a lot of impact. And it is an easy way to create a quilted journal cover. So we're going to just jump into this video, but before we do, I have two announcements. One, stick around to the very end of the video because there is a huge announcement at the end of this video. And two, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that little bell because YouTube tells me you keep coming back all the time and you just haven't hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out if you would go ahead and subscribe. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite part of the video, and are you going to try to make your own quilted journal? I will see you at the end of this video though for the huge announcement. Okay guys, as you can see, I have a lot on my desk. Here is the cover we're going to be quilting. It's actually just a piece of scrapbook paper. That's all it is, with some pages stapled in. So we're going to unstaple the pages and we're going to turn this into a really cool quilted journal cover. But I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to quilt this side because it's plain. So when I open my journal, this will be the inside of the cover. So let's grab these staples out super fast. My handy dandy staple puller from when I used to teach and decorate the schools all the time. So fun. Okay, my pages are out and this is going to be the side I quilt. Okay, so this is the cover we're quilting. Pretty simple so far, right? Now, what can you quilt with? Very simple. You can use sewing pattern paper, and that can be your quilt underneath your fabric, or it can be the whole cover. I'm going to use it as the whole cover because I think it's so cool with the lines. But you could use this as the stuffing or the batting if you know anything about quilting. So what you would do is you'll bring your cover over, and first you would cut out your batting layer or your quilted part, which will be my pattern paper. So I have the pattern paper. I'm gonna fold it over so it's like 4 times folded, okay? So there's 4 layers of pattern paper here, and as you can see, it's nice and poofy, which is what I want. And I want, this is going to be my cover because I like the lines, like I said. But if you wanted this just to be the batting, what you would do is you come in and measure and cut it to fit your page. And then you would lay your fabric out, which is your outer covering, cut it, pin them together, and then go sew them. But I'm just going to stick with the pattern paper because I think it's way more interesting. So I'm gonna get my scissors, cut out the pattern paper that is gonna be my quilted cover. Whoops. And remember, I have it folded several times, so it's like 4 layers of pattern paper all together. It's a little hard to cut all the layers, but that's okay. We'll just go back in and cut through that last layer that I missed. Okay, so there is, I want this to be the outside. So, oh no, I want this side to be the outside, okay? I'm gonna leave this like this. put this on here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my little clips to hold it in place. And what I could do, if like again, I just wanted this to be the quilted part, I would lay out my fabric, lay this on top, and cut out the top layer. But so you can do that if you want. I'm not going to. Since this is going to be what I sew and create the quilt with, I'm going to use my clips to hold it in place to my cover. And what I'm going to do is plan out in my head, how am I going to sew it? Am I going to do a crisscross pattern, simple, like one down the middle long ways, one down the middle vertical, one down the middle horizontal, and then around the edges? And that's what I'm going to do. You could do sew patterns like that. You could sew your quilt however you want to. And I'm going to put one clip on the center fold just so I keep in mind where it is as I'm creating my quilted pattern. Because what a quilted pattern is the stitching gives it a cool effect. So like I said, I'm going to do one vertical line down the center, one horizontal line down the center, then I'm going to sew around the edges, and I'm going to do that on the front and back. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, I have a pink thread up here. You can't see it, but it's pink, so it's going to be pretty. So I'm going to sew my first seam down the center, and I'm going to just make 4 big squares basically. But you could make as much of a pattern with your stitches as you want. So that's pretty much right in the center, and I'm just going to stitch straight down the middle. And there is my stitch straight down the middle. Now I'm going to stitch across from the center, basically, to the other edge. Okay. And now you can see it on the back in there. So there we go. And now I'm just going to go all around the edge, and then I'll repeat on the back page. So let me repeat on the back page real quick. I'm going to take off that clip at the top. I'm going to fold down any extra kind of underneath if it needs it. Doesn't really need it, but maybe a little bit. No, it doesn't really need it. Okay. Then I'm going to go across here in the center. Okay, I had to change the bottom. What I'm going to do is add a couple more lines because I want to show you the tufting you can do. So I'm going to add another vertical line. Okay guys, now you can see our layers and see how quilted it is. Now we're going to go to the other camera and I'm going to show you how you can decorate your quilted journal. Okay, once you get it quilted and you can see your quilted layers there, and the more layers you have here, the more quilted it's going to look. But now I wanted to show you some neat ways you could decorate. Everywhere where your threads cross, you could add some bling, a bead. You could add one of these like little stick-on flowers. So your cover could be all flowers. That kind of is both. It's a flower and a bead and it's quilted. Or you could use brads like this and just take them off the back. And because you get like whole sets like this, it would make making a pattern really simple. And then where your threads crisscross, you just poke it through. Or if your cover is, say, if your cover is cardboard, you can use a tool to poke it through. But since mine's just paper, I should be able just to poke it through. Yep, there it goes, like that. And then to attach it, all you do is spread your brads out. So this is just a really cool, simple way to create a quilted, tufted journal cover. Either with stick-ons at your quilting intersections, at your thread intersections, or with brads. Whichever one you like the best, or you could just use stick-on beads. You could use more decorative thread and not put anything at the intersections. It's really whatever you want, but this is a simple way to get a really cool quilted, tufted journal cover. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this super easy, super simple way to create a cool quilted and tufted journal cover using supplies you already have on hand. Before you go, don't forget, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button with that little bell and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Also, leave me a comment. Have you ever made a quilted journal cover? If you did, how did you do it? I'd love to know. Now, for this super exciting big news. I have a Patreon and it's all art. It's like art, everything. And I'm going to read, there's only 2 tiers, membership tiers. And it's, the first tier is the color wheel. It's $10 a month. And you get 2 in-depth workshop videos a month. And when I mean workshop, I mean anywhere from an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours long videos. 2 of those a month. and we're going to go into depth about every art topic, and we're going to do art. I'm going to show you technique. I mean, we're going to do everything. So you get 2 videos a month extra besides what comes on YouTube, and they're going to be in-depth workshop type videos. And they're going to be the first week of the month and the third week of the month. You're going to get downloadable freebies, and some of the freebies will have a short video with those. In the $10 tier, you get 1 live a month where we'll hang out, I'll demo stuff, we'll do sketches with me, paint with me. You'll have 1 Q&A a month, 1 critique of your work by me a month, 1 downloadable photo a month, and it'll be a photo that I've taken that I'm using as inspiration in my artwork. You'll have first access to Secret Shop and new releases. You'll have a 20% discount on all Secret Shop, Etsy Shop, everything that's art related. Podcast, what is happening in the art world. You can make member requests. There will be a downloadable My Favorite Art Supplies and Books emailed. There'll be a favorite art supplies and books downloadable for you, and it will be continuously upgraded. You will have your names rolled at the end of all YouTube videos like a credit. Everything in this community will be open to you in this tier as long as you're a member. It doesn't disappear after the end of the month. And we are a private community. The second tier, the only other tier, is the artwork tier. It is $18 a month. You will get either a postcard designed by me in Procreate and professionally printed, or a mini original about postcard size, painted by me each month, plus a sticker designed by me. You'll get the same extra videos, the workshop videos, as the $10 tier. 2 times a year, I don't know what time during the year, but 2 times a year, the $18 a month tier will receive a mixed media kit from me. So twice a year, you will get in the mail a mixed media kit with everything to create with from me. You'll get 1 live a month, demo, hang out, sketch with me, art, paint with me, 1 Q&A a month. The $18 tier gets 2 critiques of your work a month, 2 downloadable photos a month, downloadable freebies with some with their own videos, some not. First chance to shop all new Pateron shop, Secret Shop, with a 25% discount on everything. The podcast, favorite art supplies and books, member request, and yours will take precedence. The $18 tier will get precedent over the $10 tier. Member shout out, your credits will roll at the end of the video. Complete access to everything. You won't be locked out as long as you're a member, and nothing will disappear at the end of the month. And it's a private community. So those are the 2 tiers. You can go over to my Patreon, which is linked down below. Read them for yourself, and I have the first Patreon video is up there. Anyway, you can go read what each tier entails, what your perks are for each tier. You can change tiers at any time. You can pause your membership. You can stop it altogether. And I think it's just going to be fun. It's all art. It's all art related, which means it will be paintings, clay, anything art related. It will not be junk journals. All that will be here on the YouTube channel. This will be all art. So anyway, I'm super excited. I hope you'll at least go check it out and check out the freebie video, just so you can get a tiny taste of what the videos are going to be like. And the first freebie is also up there. So yeah, I'm excited. Go check it out. Thanks for being here today, guys, and I will see you back here on Monday. Have a safe weekend. Bye-bye.